You can get it on Instant Gaming or on GOG. It's usually on special on one or both of those for like $2-3 if you want the base game. If you get the base game, you get the Mercs, the Sisters. You get the Mercs, the ones in the... Shh. You get these 4 in the middle, the Mercs, the Sisters, Chaos, and Skaven. That's what you get with the base game. All 4 of those are super fun. All 4 of those are awesome. If you buy the DLC, you can also get the Vampires and the Witch Hunters as well. And they're really cool as well. So we're gonna go Vampires today. So you can start your Warband at rank 0. Oh yeah, it's rank 0, not rank 1. I did the thing wrong. Alright, yeah, so you can start from rank 1 or if rank 0, sorry, which is what you would start if you just bought the game. But if you've been playing for a while, you'll unlock the ability to start at rank 5. So that's what I was talking about. So I usually start all my warbands at rank 5, you got everything unlocked, and most of my warbands are like rank 9 or rank 10 by now. But today we're going to start from rank 0. There you go.
You have been paid a great honor by our Lord and Master, Count Vlad von Karstein. Among his subjects, living and undead, it is you who have been entrusted with this important task. I wonder if you appreciate the enormity of the task ahead of you. The Master expects much from you. I can sense your suspicion of me. It is true that I once served Queen Neferata, but it is in the halls of Drakenhof that my loyalty is now bound. Do you see this ring? It is Count Vlad's token, his sign that Baroness Katerina von Dernsbach is his vassal and agent. Beware, for I am his eyes and ears in Mordheim. What I learn, the Master will know. Look upon the ruin of Mordheim. The mortals fear this desolation. Only the bold or desperate come here to scavenge and steal. Only the most fanatical come here to claim this devastation for their gods. The earth, the waters, even the very air have become tainted by the dark energies that have wrought this destruction. Nothing that lives can linger here long without being transformed in either flesh or spirit. Such concerns matter little to us. Our magic will sustain us against the malignity of the ruins, for the danger is little when set against the reward. The power that lies scattered about Mordheim offers a key to feats of necromancy not dead since great Nagash walked the land. Littered about the ruins are the Wyrdstone shards, vessels of incredible arcane energies. In the hands of Count Vlad, these shards will transform the world, tearing down the fractious realms of men. Your duty is clear. Find the Wyrdstone, and you will have a share in Count Vlad's mighty ambition. Fail him, and I promise, you will find there is no escape from his rage, even in the grave.
There you go. There's the full intro. So yeah, I don't know who she is exactly. She's not part of our warband, but I think she's in, so if you do the like quest battles or whatever, she's in the quest. She's like, I think you get to use her in the quest battles. I can't remember now. I don't even know if I've done the quest battles for the vampires yet, actually. But yeah, so we start a new warband. Go into warband management, blah, blah. So when you first start a warband, I believe you don't have access to everything, right? So we've got a leader. We can have only one hero. So normally you'd have 4 heroes and you'd have 5 henchmen. So she does join the quest. Oh, nice. Yeah, normally you'd have 4 heroes and 5 henchmen, or you can replace 2 of your heroes with an impressive, which is like a giant beast type thing. So we only get 1 hero and only 3 troops to start with. And we don't get any vampire heroes. That sucks. So my favorite hero for the vampires is the vampire hero, the vampire thrall that looks like that lady that we were just talking to. But we can't get her. We can get some. We can get the vampire thrall. Yeah, the Skaven. Plague. What's he called? Poison Wind Globadier. He's actually like a DLC hero, and once you buy those DLC, so the Skaven, the Chaos one, and the other one, they're yeah, you can use them for any warband. Oh, it's just the Skaven and the Chaos guy. Yeah, that's right. There's only two, I think. Oh yeah, and we get free ones as well. So yeah, these Skaven Poison Wind Globadiers are kind of cool because undead are all immune to poison. So we can just throw poison around everywhere and, you know, all of our enemies will get the shit poisoned out of them, which is pretty cool. Dregs, I don't really like Dregs too much, but they do have really high strength and they have high weapon skill and high accuracy, so they can be pretty good melee damage dealers. Or you can make them a bow guy or whatever. Yeah, so the Dreg's the only hero that we've really got unless we want to go Skaven. I kind of do want to go Skaven, but I don't know, let's just keep it thematic and go for a Dreg. And we'll just get, it's probably easier if you go, actually yeah, it's probably easier if we just go for these guys because they can sort of swarm a bit better. So the zombies are cool as well though. we'll get into some zombie action later on, but these guys are just fast movers and they're yeah, they're easy for running around. Vampires and necromancers all the way, yeah, for sure. So okay, so there's a what was I going to say? So yeah, so if you're just starting the game, basically this is what you'll have. You can also go to the shop and there'll be some random items in here that you can buy to hit out your warband a little bit better. You won't have 925 gold. So because I've kind of unlocked a bunch of perks because I've played the game so much. And so yeah, so I get like 500 gold extra or whatever. So you don't even have that much gold. Also, I get all these veteran system perks as well that you unlock through various means. So once you get some veteran skills, you won't have any skill points to spend at the start, but yeah, as you play, you'll unlock more and more. You want to get the top priority one, I would say, is probably librarian or equal top, I guess. Sorry, no, the top priority one you want to get is the scout one. Yeah, this is the top priority one you want to get first, explorer. Reduces the cost of scouts on the mission map by 10% and increases the chance to find the highest quality missions by 10%, and that increases by 20%. So basically what that means is that when you go here onto the map, so there's 3 missions here that we can choose from. We don't like those missions, we just click scouts, we get another option. Don't like that, click scouts, we get another option. Don't like that one, click scouts, you get another option. So you can get up to 3 extra options, and if you've chosen that ability, you've got a chance to get like really good ones that have like these are all poor, very poor, blah, blah. I think the first couple of missions are locked to like only give you like poor, very poor, and average, but after you've done a few missions, you'll unlock higher ones, or maybe it's once your average level of your warband goes up a bit, you unlock higher ones. But anyway, so yeah, take that perk and that'll give you a higher chance of getting better ones. Then you want to get librarian. There's a lot of different enchantment recipes in the game, like heaps of them, and it'll take ages and ages of grinding for you to unlock them all. So if you get this, just every day you have a chance of getting some free enchantment recipes, so you can unlock them all a little bit faster. Then my number 3 one is usually negotiator. I can't really show you where that helps you, but basically it gives you It gives you an extra 3 days to send your Wyrdstone requests to Vlad, our boss. And there's various benefits to that. It's not like it's hard to get the Wyrdstone to the boss, but that just makes it easier. It gives you more time to send Wyrdstone to the other 2 leaders that are not Vlad. Basically, that's why I take that. And the other one I like to get is Merchant. Increases the chance of a sale event. So a sale event means basically that there'll be some extra special items for sale that'll show up in the Merchant. So yeah, if you just have this, you just have more chance of like you just have more chance of like random good items showing up. And then we've got 4 extra points. So those are the 4 that I always get at start with doesn't matter what warband I'm playing, I just always take those 4. And then your other 4 points you've got, I usually put them onto what do you call it? Specific gear choices that will go into the build that I'm, aiming for. So with vampires, I guess I tend to go for one-handed weapons. I guess. I don't know. Anyone got any suggestions of what else you would go for? Actually, Alchemist is an interesting one. So Alchemist gives you free potion consumables. And the higher the warband rank increases the chance of getting higher quality items, so you get more like purples and stuff later on. This is sort of more of an endgame thing as well, like eventually you can start getting what do you call it, you can get like healing potions and stuff like that. So it's not really something you'd worry about at the start, but at the end, once you've got your warband like fully geared with just all the gear, all the skills, everything, there's nothing else that you can do to make them any better other than give them like potions and buffs and stuff. Or if you're going to do PvP and stuff, you might want to take that sort of stuff. So that's an interesting one. I don't worry about reducing upkeep or anything like that. At the start, it's good, but once you eventually get to the point where you don't really need money anymore. Yeah, Weaponsmith is a good one to get purple weapons and stuff earlier. Yeah, reducing the cost of skills and stuff like that is all good, but yeah, I think I just prefer to get like free stuff. Yeah, Weaponsmith upgraded I think is a good one because you get one-handed weapons, and the majority of your warband, including your heroes and lords, are going to use one-handed weapons. I'm trying to think what else is the more rare thing. So basically our other options are like two-handed weapons, light armor, heavy armor, shields, and helmets. So we go for armorer. Each chance get a free heavy armor. Armorer's apprentice. Each chance to get a free shield or helmet. Boya, get ranged weapons. We don't really need ranged weapons too much. Great weapons. Gunsmith. Gunsmith's a good one to get if you go on Empire guns. You just get lots of guns. Not good for us because none of our guys can use guns. Light armor. Tailor gives you tailored armor. Most of our guys use cloth armor, I think. I don't think zombies and ghouls both use cloth armor, don't they? Cloth only, yeah. And zombos. Cloth only, yeah. Yeah, cloth only. So, so that's interesting. So maybe cloth armor could be a good one to go, but we're not really gonna shields, you reckon? Yeah, shields could be good. We're going to go for lots of zombies later. And that gives you helmets as well. Yeah, so I was going to say, so some people like to go for some people like to go for the ones that reduce the cost of hiring new guys, reduce the cost of recruiting new guys, stuff like that. Reducing the cost of recruiting new guys is probably a pretty good one. But I feel like getting free stuff is kind of good throughout the whole campaign. And you can, and in the early in the end campaign, it's kind of useful to replace stuff and whatever. And in the early campaign, it's good because you can just sell the stuff, right? Just sell the stuff you don't want, and then you get extra money. Hey, Liz the Ripper. Our first vampire is going to have to be called Liz the Ripper. Liz just lurks in. Liz just slides in. Hey Liz. Yeah, thanks for still being a member, still supporting the channel after all this time. That's awesome, man. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, I feel like we've kind of talked about it enough now. Free consumable. Actually, do Mordheim maps? The Mordheim maps get used up. If you get a Mordheim map fragment, they don't get used up, do they? You can just keep using them every time. Or do they get used up? Yeah, so these bottom ones I wouldn't really worry about. Haggler selling, yeah, again, you don't really need the money eventually. They do get used up, yeah. That's a hard one. Yeah, I think I might go with an Urban's idea and go for the Armor's Apprentice, so we get shields and helmets. But yeah, whichever one you choose, you know, it's up to you. But yeah, those first four I would say are the must-haves. So first, if you just started a game and you've just unlocked a couple of points, I'd go for Explorer first, because the ability to choose the safest missions, the safest and most valuable missions, is probably the most important thing for success. Librarian is an end game thing. It's just to unlock those enchantments for the end game, but eventually that's what you're going to be working towards, so that's good to get early. Negotiator, I talk about it a bit more later, but it's not really that important, but it just makes it easier to spend Wyrdstone on other factions other than your main faction. And Merchant just gives you random free stuff. Not free stuff, gives you random opportunity to buy random other stuff, which I think is cool. And the Weaponsmith gives us free one-handed weapons, which most of our guys use, and Armor's Apprentice gives us free helmets and shields, which most of our guys use, and anything we don't want we can sell for extra cash, which at the start will be really useful for us. Anyways, so our leader, dodge, parry, pretty high dodge. I'll give him a different weapon maybe. Why can't I buy anything? Oh, I can give him a helmet. Let's get some helmets. Good. Should I go for a greatsword? Get a pendant for our Dreg. And what's our Dreg's starting stats? Starting stats 6. Yeah, 6 is not too bad. He's got a melee. Oh, he's got a sting and shield. That's fine. I might just give him medium armor. His light armor, sorry. Because he's not going to be that good at and we'll just get it. I'll get a mace or something. Yeah, I'll get a mace. That's fine. All right. Give our Lord a mace instead of his spear, and we'll give him Helmet. Looking pretty snazzy there. Give our Dreg. He's got a mace. Give him light armor. He's going to be parrying instead of dodging. And give him a pendant so he doesn't have all alone. Remember playing it with your brothers? Nice. Now these guys, so yeah, when you first start off, you guys have got 3 red pills. Now it costs 2. Oh yeah, start Christmas cards. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, so basically it costs 2. You got 3 red pills. It costs 2 red pills to make an attack. So you can only make 1 attack with your guy, right? But it costs 2 red pills to make an attack with a one-handed weapon, but it also costs 2 red pills to make an attack with a two-handed weapon or dual wielding. So basically what we want to do is we want to switch all these guys to either dual wielding or two-handed weapons. So if we go back to our shop again, how many dudes we got? We got 3. So we go back to our shop again. If we buy, what weapons do they use actually? Sorry, let's just check our dudes again. They can use axe, dagger, hammer, spear, great axe, great hammer. Okay, cool. So we go back to our shop, we'll buy a great axe. And fuck, that's about all we can do. Shield? This is there shields? No. Alright, cool. So yeah, so we go back to our dudes and we I don't know, get his sword. Can these guys use swords? No. That's okay. What you can do is just hire another ghoul. We're gonna go through them, so it's fine. That dress and helmet combo looks weird. Yeah, I know. I want to give him heavy armor eventually, but we have to level him up a bit first. Otherwise, if we give him heavy armor now, he'll be really slow. Although, I guess he wouldn't be that slow. He'd be 5, and everyone else would be 6. Except that guy, he'd be 5 as well. We could give him heavy armor. He'd definitely look a lot cooler. Normally you wouldn't give him heavy armor because it would slow them down too much, but vampires are exceptionally fast, so it's sort of not so bad on them. But yeah, let's be slaves to fashion and give him give him heavy armor. See, he looks much more badass now. We can even change it up a bit. Give him red armor. You can't, I don't think you can, oh, you can give him red helmet as well. Glorious. Blood drenched. Yeah, no, he'll be cool. He'll be doing a good job. Yeah, so we've got an extra guy here that we can give. Oh, he's got an axe. I just realized we can't actually get his axe off him because you can't give them. Oh, we can sack him. Okay, if you sack the guy, you get to keep his weapons. So yeah, so now that I've sacked him, I can go to this guy and give him that guy's offhand axe, and then I can go to this guy and switch his axe with a great axe, and then the extra axe that we got from him we can give to this guy. So we've upgraded all of our guys to be dual wielding guys now, so they'll do a little bit more damage. And our Dreg, we can leave him with a bow for now. That's fine. All right, so missions. Okay, so one warband deploys. So what you want is, ideally for the safest, you don't want your warband to be mixed in with their warband, right? So for this one, it's like one warband deploys tightly around its wagon while the other is scattered randomly around the area. So that one's not too bad because even though one warband is scattered, and that could be yours, the other warband is tightly around their warband, so around their wagon. So you're not going to be kind of all mixed together. At least if you're the one that's tightly around the wagon, that's really good for you. If you're the other one, it's kind of bad. But at least if you were both scattered, then it would be really bad because you'd all be mixed up. Same deal. This one. So this is what you want. Each warband deploys in a wide arc from their wagon, far from each other. So you're not going to be mixed together with each other. This one's poor, very poor. This one's poor, average. This one's each warband divides into 3 strike teams and disperses in the area. That one's like not too bad, but this one's the safest type of one. Each one deploys in a wide arc. So we go for that. If you're worried about the setup, then you go launch and deploy. But yeah, in this one, we're going to be what do you call it? We're going to be set up far away from each other, so you just go launch mission to get it going a bit quicker.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins.
Hey, Jason G.
Unable to pick up the enemy's trail,
I'm gonna probably sort of play them a bit like Skaven
to sweep the area in
and yeah, zombies with their 4 movement. They don't really work as that. Yeah, zombies are good once you've got the necromancers to buff the hell out of them, or if you've got, you know, a really good hero squad, so you can just like ignore your zombies and just don't worry about them. But yeah, they're kind of just really slow. Basically, is the problem. Cool. All right, all the Wyrdstones in one big pile. So we want to go over there. I'll put a marker there so we can easily see like where it is that we want to go. Yeah, if you're having trouble with this game, like one thing is to really pay attention to your movement and like where every time you cross that blue circle, it's a waypoint, and then you've got a new blue circle with your movement that you can get to from that waypoint. And yeah, if you're really careful with your movement, you can jig, you can like sneakily get like heaps of extra movement out of it. And if you're not careful with your movement, you can easily just waste all your movement and like go nowhere, and it's really bad. So yeah, so it's definitely pays to make an effort with that movement to do it, to be a bit sneaky with it. Slaves, legit OP in this game. Spamming poison globes the best. Also, assassin movement is nutty. What do you mean assassin movement? What? Are you talking about playing Skaven? I don't know what you're talking about, Jason, sorry. Alright, get our vampire lord up front. So basically we're just going to rush to the Wyrdstone. Oh yeah, another thing you can do in this game is you can see who your opponent is by looking at their wagon. So if you look at their wagon, we're up against the witch hunters. So yeah, so we are probably going to be mostly a bit faster than them. So hopefully we can make it to that Wyrdstone patch before them. Just as I was about to walk over that, I was like, it's probably going to be a trap. But then I don't know. Then I just made that split-second decision to just risk it. Yeah, basically any sort of object on the ground can be trapped, and you should pretty much just assume that they are trapped. Everything is trapped. Yeah, Skaven are really good. High movement's really good. Undead are really good as well. Although maybe undead become a bit less good as time goes on, because the other undead are really OP at the start, when everybody gets terrified and afraid of you all the time. But as you get later in the game, the enemy warbands start to get higher leadership, and then it still works, but not as good. Like, it's not as powerful as it is at the start. But yeah, I think you can get some 3 traps in one movement phase for one character is my record. Nice. A good record to have. Also, at the start, you've only got 5 characters. Like, we've only got 5 characters in this battle. I think 4 or 5 is the minimum that you're allowed to take into the battle.
Has started.
The missions go a lot faster if you have less characters. So that's, yeah, so there's a few different strategies around how best to kind of grind the game. So one factor is if you have less characters, if I only take in 4 or 5 guys, the enemy will match that. So they'll only take in 4 or 5 guys as well. They'll have the same average levels as my guys, and I think the same hero versus henchman configuration. So if I have 2 heroes and 3 henchmen, they'll have 2 heroes and 3 henchmen. If I have 3 heroes and 5 henchmen, they'll have 3 heroes and 5 henchmen. So in terms of like missions per hour, if you go in with a smaller squad, it'll take less time to move all your guys. You'll be waiting less time for the enemy to move all their guys, and generally the missions will be over quicker. Therefore, you'll get your rewards quicker, and you'll cycle through more missions. But if you have a larger group, then you have more guys that can pick up treasure and pick up Wyrdstone. And also at the end of the game, once you win, the game will randomly kind of decide how much of the remaining loot that, out of all the loot that you didn't pick up, like that's still laying around the map, the game will kind of randomly decide how much of that you pick up based on, I think, how big your warband is. So if you have 5 guys or whatever, you might get like 20% of the remaining loot on the battlefield. But if you've got 10 guys in your warband, the game will give you like 50 to 60% of the remaining loot on the battlefield, So basically having a larger warband means you have more opportunity to actually pick up more loot yourself, and you get randomly assigned more loot at the end. Also, if you want to play a sort of style where you power level specific characters and feed XP into those specific characters, then the more characters you have, the more characters you bring, the more enemies they bring, so the more potential XP that you can feed into your main character. So those are probably the things that I would consider, I guess, when you So what we're trying to do here, because we've got longer range than this guy. So my guy, where am I? My guy's here. Sorry, my guy's here, and my guy's got 6 movement. Oh, we might have the same. And their guy's there, and he's got 6 movement as well. Okay, so we can't outrange him. So as soon as I get in range to charge him, he's going to charge me. So where do we want him to be? Maybe over here. Alright, big hit. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. I was just setting him up so that my my leader can come in and smash him. Oh yeah, and you can also charge them, and it costs 1 extra point, so it costs 3 red pills instead of 2, and you do 50% extra damage. So you should pretty much charge all the time if you can. Necromancers are the ones that get born leader, yeah. The Necromancers good as leaders. I don't know. I mean, I really like the Vampire Lords, but yeah, I don't know. I like to have the Vampire Lord, 2 vampires and 2 necromancers, and no Drake. But also like I was talking about before, if you go for like max party size, 2 necromancers and all zombies, and buff all your zombies with your necromancers, like it's good, but it takes a lot of time. So like a much faster way to play is just to roll with like 3 vampires and Yeah, much faster way to play is just to roll with 3 vampires, and then fill up the rest with just henchmen, and then just like low level, like level 1, level 2 henchmen, and then just leave your henchmen. I forgot parrot. Yeah, I got parrot. Whatever. Yeah, and then when you play, you just run around with your 3 vampire heroes in a death ball, and you just don't care about your other followers at all, and then you just kill the enemy main characters really fast with the vampires, and just let all your other dudes die or whatever. Don't care about them, and you can just like, you can sort of do the best of both worlds. Like you can sort of play really fast because you're only really using 3 characters that you care about, and you can also kill lots of dudes with those 3 characters. Beat XP with them, and you can also finish the missions fast. And it works particularly well with vampires because vampires don't like lose if their zombies die. Like other factions, if you kill all their followers, you'll lose the map, the battle. But with vampires, they've got like a unique trait where their henchmen are expendable, so they don't give a shit if all of their followers die. So that was a lot of talking, but yeah, hopefully that was of interest to some of the new people. Yeah.
A new round has started.
Yeah, right. So I want to feed the XP from this guy into my vampire. That's why I didn't kill him with my dreg. So I'm just going to delay on this guy. Ooh, 1 XP for my vampire lord. So that's how you basically just feed XP to you guys. We can check their corpse. Oh yeah, so we need... Who is the guys we need to kill? So not this guy. We need to kill Tarantus Sobolinski and Ignama von Mottenborg. So when we run into those guys, we'll kill them. He's got an axe and a flail. Yeah, we don't really care about that. Alright, I'm going to take a bunch of... I'm going to pick up a bunch of the Wyrdstone. He's like the least likely to die, so I'm going to put all of the most valuable Wyrdstone pieces on the vampire. This gives us money, and it also gives us money, and it also sets us up to unlock our other bonus stuff. Bonus objectives are so hard to complete. Warpstone Rush is the easiest one. You just need to get 50% or more of the Warpstone. But yeah, the one like that we did in this one where you have to kill the 2 guys and loot their bodies, that one's a bit harder, but you can still get it quite often. But the last one where you have to steal their icon from their wagon and then bring it back to your wagon, that one is ridiculous. Like, I don't think I've ever completed that one. It's really, really hard. Yeah, so these fragments probably aren't even really worth picking up almost. And yeah, when I do the fast vampire style thing that we'll get into later on, maybe if we continue with this campaign, yeah, I don't even really bother picking up Wyrdstone. I just run to the enemy, kill whatever that my vampires run into, kill their lord, and then just end the battle, and then just take the random loot that the game automatically assigns me, and you just do it as fast as you can, and then you yeah, just get like faster missions per hour kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know if efficiency is really what it's all about with this game. It's got such a good atmosphere, and yeah, just stealing the idol should be fine. Yeah. Or yeah, like maybe you can either secure it, or you can just still have it at the end of the match. Like if you die with it, if you die after you capture it, then that doesn't count. You have to actually still be alive and have it at the end of the match. I'm sure they would have changed it if they had have continued with it, but you know, the game kind of got cancelled before that, so yeah. Is there an item? Oh, there's an item upstairs. So yeah, when you first start playing the game, probably even more important than Wyrdstone is looting weapons and stuff. Because if you can find a blue weapon, then it sort of like you know, just instantly boosts your whole warband. Like just having like one guy with a blue weapon just makes your whole warband tougher. So yeah, I think looting stuff is... Oh, bro, this guy's got a two-hander. How cool does that guy look with a two-hander? That's the thing, even though, like, two-hander and heavy armor on the Witch Hunter Captain just looks awesome. Like that guy is, like, the coolest guy ever, I reckon. But it's not necessarily the best, thing to do. That's one of my 2 marks there? Oh, nice. This is probably the other one. Yep, that's the 2 guys we got to kill right there. So if we just killed those 2 guys and nobody else, it might work.
A new round has started.
Okay, the... Crap. The paladin guy there, he's immune to terror, fear and terror, I'm pretty sure. But the immune to all alone fear and terror. Yeah, he's immune to all alone fear and terror, but they but their lord is not. I might just let this guy delay because he's gonna get dropped as soon as he As soon as he gets hit, he's going to die. Terror test success. Ah, okay, he passed his terror test, unfortunately. That's alright. Oh, beautiful. Damn it, I kind of wish we had have, wish I had delayed my other ghoul now, because then he could have disengaged. Right, I'm going to switch weapons and try to sneak around to get a killing blow. Actually, no. I'm gonna just engage this guy. I'm just gonna engage the paladin. Now, yeah, so he was in ambush stance. He put 2 red pills into ambush stance, so he's basically gonna get 1 less attack now that he kind of wasted. He's gonna counter attack to that. But now he's got no points left, so I'm going to hit him again, but he won't be able to counter-attack this time. I don't have enough points left to go into parry stance, unfortunately, but that's alright. But now that allows us to get our other busted ghouls into combat without getting wrecked. You get a charge in there? Here we go. No. Oh, yep. There it is. There we go. So when you charge, it's going to waste our. Basically, yeah. If a guy's knocked out, stunned like that, charge normally gives you minus 10% chance to hit, but because he's knocked out, we get automatically hit. So it says 67% chance to hit, but it's actually 100% whenever they're stunned. So that's cool. Press spacebar to see if your backpack's full, which it is. This guy's immune to all alone, so there's no point stacking up on him with this guy. 2 gold crowns here, that's really pathetic. Another item on the other side. I don't know if it's worth going to get it. I don't know whether it's upstairs or downstairs, but... Thanks, Evan. It wasn't as bad as it looked because that was like a hero hammer army. So yeah, there was like 4 or 5 heroes in it, 5 or 6 heroes, something like that. And like 90% of the strength of the army was in the 5 heroes. So even though, you know, an entire army worth of infantry got killed, that entire army worth of infantry were like, you know, only a fraction of the strength of the army. So it didn't, like, I still won the battle. It didn't, you know, it looked pretty bad though. I mean, I was a little bit sad about all my dead dudes, but you know, what can you do? All right, I'm going to risk this guy. I thought I already walked over that. Minus 25% dodge to parry chance. All right, well, he was already going to die pretty much anyway, so I guess he's definitely going to die now. All right, we're going in for, so we would have a 72% chance to hit if we didn't charge, but it's 50% extra damage. So 10% less hit chance for 50% extra damage. Go. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have charged in this situation, but if I had have hit, it would have been big damage, so. Gotta go with the risk. Alright, same deal with this guy. Only 52% chance to hit, but if we hit though, it'll be a big hit. Alright, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't have charged. Eventually, it will, watch this guy's really just gonna one-shot both of my ghouls this time around. See how we go. Alright, parry failed. Suck it. Oh, he got stunned. How did he get stunned? Was that a crit? Glorious. Eventually it'll pay off, yeah. It's pretty much always, you should pretty much always charge unless the non-charge attack will kill them in one shot. That's basically my rule. It's funny because I read a thing once, not read, I saw a thing once that basically said that saw a thing once that basically said that humans are more adverse to negative consequences than they are like up for positive consequences. Like people will not risk $5 for a 50% chance to win $20. You know what I mean? Even though mathematically, you know, a 50% chance to win $20 is worth $10, right? So risking $5 for a 50% chance of $20, it's worth it. But like psychologically speaking, like most people, you know, are more adverse to the risk of losing the $5 than they are open, you know, up for the risk of gaining the $20. And yeah, so it's like even though every time you go to charge, it's like, oh, minus 10% chance to hit. That means 10% more chance to miss. Miss feels bad. Don't charge. So it's like I just have to like make a hard and fast rule to myself that I always charge unless a non-charge would kill them in one shot. And yeah, it hasn't even though every time I do it, like my inclination is to not charge, but I just fight through that shit. Because science, you know? That was what I was talking about with the movement. Because I snuck around this corner without crossing that blue line, now I can go all the way down here. So I move like 4 times as far as I would be able to move, you know? Whereas you could easily just accidentally run over the blue line and have to spend, you know, triple the amount of movement. So yeah, so the 2 main things are be really careful with your movement and don't be afraid to backtrack and redo your movement. This guy, I knew he was going to one-shot that guy. Yeah, be really careful with your movement and always stack up. Like always stack up your guys. Keep as many guys as possible together. Yeah, like I want to get the XP on my Lord. So I'm just going to delay both of these guys. This is a shield, he's got a bit of melee resistance. Yeah, I'm going to loot the item with my Lord. Oh, bro. I said, stuffed up. I thought that I was in range for loot. I didn't look at the thing. I just assumed that I was going to be loot and I clicked. Man, so we could have got the bonus loot. So if I had have picked up the item off of him, then we would get 3 extra items as bonus loot. Plus we would get like 2 or 3 extra XP and it would have been really glorious. But I just, at the last minute, I just stuffed it up. And I actually gave away a Wyrdstone in order to get it as well.
Loyalty to Count Vlad is made manifest.
So do what I say, but not what I do, because I do
your devotion to
foolish mistakes. So he killed 2 guys. He was most valuable warrior. I got 2 for surprise mission, and I would have gotten an extra 2 or 3 experience if we had have done the mission. So yeah. Right. What did we get? We got a Bugman's Ale. Alright, well, we'll sell that. Alright. Rename the Vampire Lord as something Blood Dragon-y? Maybe. Pay for treatment, gotta pay our Warband. Oh yeah, we only have to pay 17 gold for our Warband. Is that because we don't have to pay the ghouls? I was thinking I might get rid of this Dreg. I mean, he's okay. But if we just get rid of him... Oh, we don't have to, actually, we don't have to fire him. We can just switch him out. But yeah, so we just hire another ghoul, and we can sort of do a mini version of what I was talking about before. So I switch this ghoul for the Dreg, and then we hire another ghoul. Cool, 15 gold. Cool, and then I'm just going to sack that ghoul so we can get his weapon. And then I'm going to hire another ghoul. Cool. So, this ghoul, we're going to take his spare axe. And then we're going to switch him with a fresh ghoul. And then we're going to give our fresh ghoul an extra offhand weapon. And give our other ghoul an extra offhand weapon. So yeah, so even though you can take your lord and a hero, but you can also just take henchmen instead of the heroes. And because our lord is like a particularly strong lord compared to all the other factions, by just having all henchmen, all crappy henchmen, and just our lord, that kind of gives us a bit of an advantage. Give him an axe. 1725, 20 to 24. 16 to 24. I don't know. They're all kind of okay, aren't they? Axe gives you reliable damage and armor penetration, so it's kind of cool, but yeah. I get +1 strength on my ghouls, a little bit more damage, and they can carry extra stuff. We don't care about their survivability. They're just there to run. They're just ready to run and carry and charge up and smash things. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We can just end the day.
A new shipment has been
Now,
requested.
because we had that perk, we get free enchantments every now and again. We got a formula of ballistic skill. That's pretty crap. I don't really want that, but there's like dozens of enchantments, so you got to like unlock them all. So that's one down, one down, 50 to go or whatever. Now we've got a shipment request from our patron. So our patrons requested 75 Wyrdstone. So we've already got 30, so we're already halfway there. Don't send it yet though. You got to wait till you get your 75 and then send it all together. Now because we took that perk that gives you 3 days extra. If we go back to our veteran skills, we've got this perk that gives you 3 days extra to fulfill Wyrdstone requests. So instead of having only 10 days, we've got 13 days. Now the reason why that's good is because even if we pay it right now, it'll still wait out the 13 days before the end of the cycle, and then after the 13 days, then there'll be like a random period of like, I don't know, I think it's like 4 or 5 days or something where we won't have any shipments, and then after that there'll be another shipment, and they'll give us another like whatever 10 to 13 days to do that. So basically, because of the extra 3 days we've got, the cycle is longer. And that means that we can, in the in-between times, we can send shipments to the Cutthroat Bend or the Black Pit settlement. So yeah, so basically that's the deal. Like, that's why I take the 3 days. It's not because I'm worried I won't be able to get the shipment to Von Carstein, because I've got, like, I can get this in I get 75 Wyrdstone in like 1 day or 3 days at max. There's no way I need 13 days to get 75 Wyrdstone. But the more days I've got to do this, the more days I can be not sending stuff to him and sending extras to these guys if I want to unlock them first. With vampires, I don't really want to unlock anybody else. I don't really like having Skaven in my vampire warband, although it could be kind of cool to have a Skaven in there. And I don't really want Warp Guard. Yeah, don't really want Warp Guard. Don't really want Dark Souls. But I don't know. I mean, it could be kind of cool to have a Dark Soul, actually. It could be like a vampire thrall Dark Soul or something. Could work. Actually, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have go for a Dark Soul themed army. Whatever. Anyway, with this one, I'm not really that worried about it. But yeah, with our main one, it's good if you want to get the Crypt Horror. You also get a rank 7 vampire. Get a rank 7 vampire hero, lord. With this one you get Necromancer, and with this one you get a Ghoul. So none of them give you Vampire Thrall. That sucks. Skaven Globadier for the poison. Yeah. That's yeah, pretty common one that people like to do. Get this, the Skaven Globadier, because you can throw poison around and all of your army is immune to poison, which is pretty cool because even the Skaven aren't immune to the poison. So it's actually like the Poison Wind Globadier is kind of even better for the vampires than he is for the actual Skaven. David Stenau's broken, he's given in. Hey David, I actually recommend, thanks again Lockjaw, I'm actually really enjoying starting this warband from level 0. Even though logically it doesn't really make any sense, level 5 is so much better, you're so much closer to the end, or even getting one of your existing warbands that's already got half of the stuff unlocked and just keeping on building that up makes sense. But there's just something about starting a new warband and everything's fresh and it's like a whole new story unfolding, and yeah, it feels good. So David Stenau and Bongo, I recommend that you both start a new warband from level 0, just like me and Lockjaw. With that extra immersion. See, now we've got a hard mission and it's good poor, so we're getting like higher quality missions now. All right, so let's go have a look at that hard one. Where is it? Here we go, hard, good, poor. One warband deploys tightly, the other is scattered around. So this is what I was saying, it's better if we're the one that's deployed tightly around the wagon, where that's good. If we're the other one, that's bad. But it's not too bad because at least we're not mixed together, you know? Again, you go launch and deploy if you're scared, but I recommend it being more immersive and more chaotic if you just go launch mission and let the game decide for itself.
A manifestation frightened your warband and scattered them in the ruins.
Enjoy the beginning. Yeah, the beginning's the best, isn't it?
Before the warriors can regroup, an enemy warband arrives and deploys near their wagon.
Okay, so they're the ones that got the good position.
A new round has started.
But that's okay. So they're deployed, we know where they are kind of, I guess. They're deployed around their wagon. So that's okay. At least none of our guys are anywhere near their wagon. So that's what I mean. It's still kind of safe because we aren't anywhere near them. Our dudes are all scattered fucking all over the joint, but that's okay. Now we want Wyrdstone. We want Wyrdstone, but we also want loot. Cool, that's a good one. Yeah, the shards are worth 5, and the clusters are worth 15, and the little ones are only worth 1. So the little ones are kind of almost not even worth picking up, especially compared to the clusters that are like 15 times more valuable. The clusters are definitely worth picking up. The one thing I'm gutted about is that I can't get the vampire thralls yet. As soon as I get vampire thralls, I'm gonna switch to having 2 heroes and a lord. Pressure! Sorry, that's the Skaven roleplay. I'm not really familiar with the story missions. I don't really do the story missions. I think I've done like 1 or 2 of them. I still haven't even got them. Yeah, I still haven't even got them unlocked on my veteran thing for most of the factions. I probably should, while we're doing this whole like Necromunda kick Mordheim kick that we're on at the moment, I should probably try and make an effort to actually get all my story quests done. Alright, I guess we aren't going to be... no idea where that bit of Wyrdstone was. Right, as long as we don't hit a trap, we can backtrack all of our movement again. And we can try going out this side instead. He's our big boy. Look at him. He's terrifying. Yeah, I love the vampire with the helmet. I hate him without the helmet though. My cat's like climbing around everywhere. I'll do my best, Will Spall. This guy looks badass. Red armor. I flip back and forth about whether I like the red armor or the grey armor. Hey, no, but no, we already named him. His name's Bone Maul. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Now here we go. Sisters. Yeah, sisters suck. I'm going to try and stack up on this guy over here. Clan Mortkin? I think they're Clan Eshin. Although the Rat Ogres could be borrowed from Rot.
A new round has started.
Not sure who the... I can't remember who the Skaven Lord is. I don't think it's Snickich though. Is it? Or maybe it is. Words. Indeed. Yeah, who's the Skaven Lord? I forget. It's the Vampire Lord is Vlad von Carstein, so he's you know, we know him. But yeah, I can't remember if the Skaven Lord is actually Snickich or if it's somebody else. Yeah, so we're trying to stack everybody up here. I was trying to collect some, yeah, like I was saying before, like the absolute #1 priority is to get you guys stacked up. Like the closer you can, the more guys that we can have together when we make contact with the enemy, the better. But yeah, so you do want to get, like, you want to collect some loot. Filch calls the leader the Murder Lord. Skaven is Murder Lord Snicket. Ah, okay, nice. But I think if you play as Chaos, your Lord is Be'lakor. It's pretty cool. There's some sweet loot over there, but yeah, like I was saying, we want to just make sure #1 priority is to stack up. So yeah, while I couldn't, when I didn't know where they were, I was like, all right, cool, let's get some loot. But now that we've kind of made contact, we're just going to focus on, you know, combat efficiency. Because yeah, if we can win fast, then we just automatically get to loot everything else on the battlefield. Ooh, wait a second. There's some loot over here. Let's just never mind about what I was saying before. Loot. Ah. Keep forgetting that we're on like low, because we're on like the low because our warband's so low level and everything, like you keep getting these like really crappy gold. Like on my other yeah, good port, yeah, if it was like a good or something and we were on my high level warband, we'd be getting a lot more. Oh, it was a good pour, was it? So good warpstone, pour loot. So okay, so we should basically not even bother picking up any of the loot. But I'll put this guy in here. We'll sort of edge forward. We're still waiting for our fourth and fifth henchman. Alright, fourth henchman, yeah, we've only got 4 total. You can hear him climbing around somewhere.
A new round has started.
All right, let's shuffle up a bit. Huh. So that's their leader. I think we're kind of in range now, so we could probably just... Yeah, all right, let's engage. Let's do it. She's in heavy armor, so we should be able to outrange her. Oh, man, the misses. She's gonna counterattack. And yeah, so and she's only got 1 point left right now. She may be in parry stance though. But we shall see. Oh, bro. Can't reach. Alright, it's okay. We'll put this guy on sort of like security so that if we can get our lord in there, they won't be able to surround him. Yeah, we did engage before this guy was in range, but I'm sure it'll still be alright. Actually, I'm going to put this guy outside in case they come around the back. Try it. No, can't do it. That's alright, we'll put him in. That's right. Yeah, if we could get like a blue hammer or something and give that to our lord, because all of our kind of force is focused on our lord, that'll just be a massive upgrade. So yeah, so we probably should try to focus on. No, everyone's passing their terror tests. Yeah, it's going to be a problem, like, because we're taking on her first. She's like the tankiest guy in their whole army, and she's got heavy armor. So it's going to take quite a while to get rid of her. We probably should have started off with the don't see any enemies around. Alright, cool. Alright, charge as far over here as we can. We might be able to fit one more enemy in. See? Charge works. Charge works. Extra damage. Yeah, at least they're slow. Most of our guys are going before them.
A new round has started.
Nice. We'll drop her before she'll be able to put her guard back up, hopefully. Yeah. Cool. I'll just delay this guy because she's going to be dead before he gets a chance to hit her back. Yeah, the sisters look really nice, that's true. Alright, gonna try and stack up all of our dudes. Alright, yeah, I'll put this guy on security. We can't actually get him into melee with her yet. Yeah, everything looks amazing in this game, I think. Looks like spot on. Just that level 0 sisters warband, nice one. Are you gonna go for like a full like comet fireball type thing? Well, I guess you're not, that's like a late game thing. Yeah, nice. I applaud your bravery. Ah, missed. She put the thunk on us. Alright, so hopefully our Lord can finish this. One more hit, just gotta not miss. Oh, crushing. He had one job. Oh, we got to parry. If she attacks me and I successfully parry, it gives me a 1 red pill discount on my next on a counter attack, so we can actually potentially kill her if she's foolish enough to attack us. Decked your sisters in blue. They look regal and puissant in blue and gold. Nice. I like going black and white for mine. Classic stylings. Get wrecked. Right, was she one of her? She was one of her skulls, wasn't she? Yeah, she's one of her skulls. Oh, and that's the other one there too. All right, nice. This time I'm gonna like try not to screw up my mission. I don't really care about the mace.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
Alright, nice. Yeah, I'm not going to bother picking up those one-pointers. So what we will do is stack up on this guy so that she has to roll an all-alone test before she acts next. Like a morale test. So we might get away without any counterattack. And this guy can also jump in there and stack up on her. Actually, we don't really need this guy in there yet. We'll just leave him out in dodge stance, right? I really like the Sister Superior. I don't know if she's like the best hero, but she just looks tough as hell. She looks really cool. I loved like hammer and shield. So you've got like they're tanky. They only got a one-handed weapon, but it just like heaps of strength and a hammer. This does just thunks for big damage. You know? So much for the dodge.
A new round.
It was only 30%, to be fair. But... nice. Taking on pointers gives you a better chance of better post-battle loot. Yeah, exactly. That is very true. Very true. How come we aren't getting the charge up? Oh, we've got the charge. No. What? Why? Can I... Oh, I can't charge because it's too expensive. Alright. Fine then. Fine then. No, the other one over there is for the mission. But I just wanted to stack up 2 guys on her so she has to do all alone tests. Just gives us more chance to make him skip an attack. But I'll stack my Lord onto this one so we can try and get the kill. Never leave a stone unpicked. Yeah, no, that's my general philosophy, but in this particular situation, it's all kicking off, and if we pick up a Wyrdstone and it gives us a really bad debuff, like that one we already got, where like all of our attacks cost 1 extra red pill, it meant that I couldn't charge, so I had to suffer. You know, I've got to suffer with that deficit in this combat, and I knew we were just about to get into this mad battle, so it's like, you know, it's of the risk-reward factor. I wanted that to be a kill. I really want to make the who was it that was telling me about the heavy armor novices? Somebody was telling me about they've got a setup for novices where they go yeah, like a common thing here with novice is one-handed weapon empty offhand for extra 10% dodge, and you give them cloth armor so they can have they get really nice agility and really high dodge, and they can be quite tanky. But yeah, somebody was telling me about their like heavy armor novice build where they go heavy armor, shield, they still have dodge, but they also have heavy armor and melee resist. And so you have like these like super tanky, like they have like a lot less dodge, but yeah, they're basically like super tanky novices. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. I haven't managed to get around to building it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Alright, she's down. Can we reach the item? Ah, so we can't actually get into Ludo. Luckily for us, sisters are just immune to morale, so she's still going to so they're not going to end the battle too quickly. Good job. Damn. Heavy armor dodge sisters. Yeah, we severely need some more melee skill on this from this vampire lord. Oh no! If we can, I might be able to. I don't know. All right, we'll get our item. So now we've got all the items now.
Objective completed.
Win better? Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. She's over there. We might be able to route them if we can kill her. Now she should be a one. We should be able to kill her in one shot. So I won't take the charge. We'll just walk in. More accuracy. Boom, got the job done. Now they're in route territory. We can check her body. No, she didn't switch it. Okay, so the next guy that is going to move His number is 34 initiative, which is this one. I think she already got 2 on her. She's already got 2 on her anyway. Yeah, she's already got 2 on her anyway, so we don't need to stack any more up for her to take an all-alone test. So I'll stack him on this one. So she has to take. Oh, there we go. We won. Very good. That was a nice quick one. We got a decent amount of loot, and yeah. Well, yeah. Well, or you can go heavy armor, shield, dodge, and yeah, heavy armor and shield and dodge. But yeah, it won't be very good. So you gotta have like 6 strength, the rest in we'll have to use some books as well for some extra stats.
Your performance has validated the trust Count Vlad has placed in you. Demonstrate your loyalty and enjoy the favor of the von Carsteins.
Maybe it wasn't heavy armor. Maybe it was medium armor. Oh no, I think you did say heavy armor. I haven't actually checked it out on the turtle tank. Yeah, I haven't actually tried it out on the planner.
Outstanding. Fantastic. Your warband is getting stronger.
I don't really like the sisters much. Here we go. We've gained 1 more henchman slot. We've gained 1 more reserve slot, and our idol buff's gotten stronger as well. So our warband's leveled up. Does anyone know what level we unlock the thralls at? Because it's all about the thralls for me. Level 2? Oh, nice. Right, we can get to level 2. We can get Liz the Ripper in there. All right, so we've got 80 Wyrdstone now, so we can pay off our weight, our requested weight. I'm just gonna go straight for. I'm just gonna put everything into Vlad's faction for starters, because if we can unlock the 60% and 70%, we'll start getting more money in general. You know, at least if you go up to 70% first, you get more money. But depends. If you wanted to, like, if you were desperately wanted to get Night Runners into your army, then you could just focus on, you know, just do the shipments as they get requested. But as soon as you paid off the shipment, like we have now, then just put all of your Wyrdstone into Cutthroat's Den until the next shipment. Pay that off, back to Cutthroat's Den. You know, and that's where that extra 3 days come in, because you can spend more on your alternate options. Pay out 23 wages. Yeah, I need more weapon skill. My guy's like for shit. He's for shit at weapon skill. Oh, sure, what do I want to give him, really? I guess you want to go for 9 toughness. Oh, no, you don't need 9 toughness as well, actually. If you go onto skills, right? So he's got the special ability to use terror. So one of the things with vampires is, so normally if you go into toughness, there's a skill called resilient. It gives you 10% extra critical hit resistance. So it's really, you know, really good. You need 9 toughness. Now, the good thing about vampires is they can get body reconstruction, which I think only requires 6 toughness, or maybe it doesn't require any toughness. I don't know, less toughness, right? So yeah, so we can get that easier. Also, you can take this and you can take resilient as well if you want to have 20%, or master them both if you want for 40%. So basically, it's a lot easier for undead to be resistant to crits, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so we could. I'm not sure what I want to do there. So another thing too is you don't need to spend your points. Every time you spend your points, it puts your warband rating up, and then your opponents are going to have a higher warband rating as well. So yeah, so you can always just not put it up, you know. That's fine as well. I might put his strength up. Just do some more deep. That'll give us an extra carrying capacity as well. Not sure what Eventual. I'm probably not going to make this my permanent leader. I'll probably replace him later on. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll save that. We're not going to use our Dreg for now. These guys just need more melee skills, more leadership so they don't rout. Give them up 6 strength so they can carry more stuff. Then give them agility probably, I guess. If we're going to build them permanently, we might go for different stats, but these are just like throwaway guys, so as soon as they get injured or whatever, we'll just replace them. Or if they get too high level, we want to keep them at low levels so they don't, they're not expensive in terms of Warband rating, because we don't want to push up our Warband rating and have to fight really strong enemies. Yeah, just expendable dodge tanks is fine. Another replacement there. All right. And did we send our shipment off? Yeah, shipment's done.
New hired swords are available.
Okay, now we got hired swords. So we go down here. We got level 7 Poison Wind Globadier. Doesn't have any injuries. That would be really powerful if we got him. He'd be like our most powerful guy. Got a strength 5 Dreg. Maimed hand. Yeah, no, I don't want him. Yeah, so we probably want, main thing we would want is like a rank 7 Lord. So we'll save up, try and save up some money to see if we can get something like that. Brutal, good. That one's good. Both warbands deploy tightly around their wagons and prepare to face each other. That's perfect. Can't ask for better than that. I'm not even going to roll any other ones. We're just going to take that.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target. A new round has started.
Yeah, it's funny, like with the story of Rome being founded and the history of Rome and all that kind of stuff, and like you get the idea that it was kind of there was a bit of revisionist history there, and they kind of later on maybe reimagined their early beginnings slightly to make it sound really like epic and legendary, like it was always destined that Rome would be the greatest empire in the world, and and there was sort of some like innate destiny, because it was founded by these like kings that suckled from wolves and all that shit. And but yeah, it's sort of like, it's a nice thought, like it kind of makes you wonder, like if like did the Romans always have like that perception of themselves as like a people destined to conquer the world, or that destined to be great, or whatever, because like, I mean, it's probably a pretty common thing for different peoples around the world to have like myths and stories about their ancestry that basically says that they're the chosen people, or they're special people, or they're particularly tough people, or particularly smart people, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like every people's have got like some sort of story they tell themselves about their particular qualities that makes them better in some ways than everybody else, or whatever. And you gotta wonder whether like what part of Rome's thing is just like self-belief, just being like, yes, we are the best, we will conquer everyone, or whatever, and like maybe that was like the thing that made them do it. Like they didn't really have any particular qualities better than anybody else. They just believed that they should or they would, and that's what made them be able to do it. because I feel like definitely, I don't know about like right from the start, but I've always kind of thought that that was a big part of it, like later on, like that they either through some accident or more likely through design, you know, the Romans seem to like foster that sort of culture. We got some rats, bro. We got some rats over there. Yeah, like if you're like the scion of a noble house or whatever, you know, it's kind of expected that you will go out and conquer and win glory for your house or whatever. Rome was also born during an incredibly hostile time. They're always under attack, which shaped the early formation of the Republic. Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting statement. Because yeah, like I know there's like a lot of historians sort of talk about how Rome had this tendency to always frame all of its wars as defensive wars. Like no matter who they were going to war with or who instigated it, from the Romans' point of view, it was always to defend themselves. Like they were always doing it to defend themselves, even if they were the ones that were attacking the other, the other faction. But yeah, you can imagine that, like you say, Brackerus, that could have come from that mentality of, like I know that Rome got sacked by the Celts, like back in the day, like way before Julius Caesar and all that, yeah, at least a lot of people think that sacking by the Celts gave them like a kind of racial fear of the barbarian, you know, which obviously politicians throughout their history were able to leverage to, you know, get people on board for attacking, you know, various neighbors and conquering them. But I mean, yeah, like I think not even just in the Roman times, but even like even before that and after that, right up into the medieval times, I think that idea of offensive defense, you know, like that's not even like a joke. Like that's just like kind of the way it was, you know. I read something. I read like a review of Total War actually, and the journalist made this kind of like, it was kind of half comical, but it was kind of hit home for me as well, that like with the in the dark, it was set in the dark, he was talking about Attila, but basically saying that, you know, you kind of have to be like that, because if there was like three countries that were like of equal strength, and one of the countries got weakened by, you know, something, one of the factions got weakened by sickness or by some economic problem or whatever, like they became weak, right? Basically, you could attack them while they're weak, right? Or you could choose not to attack them, right? But if you choose not to attack them, then the other, because there's three countries, right? So if you choose not to attack the weak one, then the other country might attack the weak one, and then the other country that was equal to you has now annexed the weak one, and now they're twice as powerful as you now. So now so basically, if one of their factions becomes weak, you have to attack them and annex them, otherwise you're going to be the weak one. And so it's like, yeah, so it's like a pretty, I don't know, just scary, dangerous, you know, kind of time. Expected more skellies than zombies. Yeah, I mean, ghouls are, it's all kicked off. Ghouls are faster, so basically they can just get into combat quicker. Like with these Skaven, the reason I didn't go for a charge then is because I would have set off the ambush from that other Skaven, because they got better range than us. Yeah, if we had zombies, then half of our guys wouldn't even be here by now. Like, it would just be the vampire lord by himself. The zombies wouldn't even be here. So yeah, the ghouls give you that extra ability to stack up. Otherwise, Skaven would win the arms race. All right, numbers are turning in our favor. Get a necromancer. Yeah, we can't get necromancers yet. Alright, this guy can, yeah, I was thinking, I wonder if I should go, like, double necromancers. Because then you can get, like, upgraded, you can get low, like, Van Hell, you can have upgraded Van Hells and then, non-upgraded Van Hells as well, so you can, like, go double. Is that their lord? Oh, that's their lord. Oh, shit. I don't, I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna delay because I want their lord's gonna have a counterattack, so I want to set off the lord with one of my expendable ghouls, get him to take the counterattack, the first counterattack anyway. Oh no, yeah, get him to take both the charge and the counterattack, and then my vampire lord can just cruise in. Alright, I'm going to attack him. He's going to counterattack me again. Oh, no he's not. So yeah, I was expecting him to counterattack me again and probably kill my ghoul. But we were lucky. He got critted. So that means he's down and our lord's going to be able to maybe even kill him. Big crit, yeah. Alright, Emilian von Bunderbad. Fucking bombastic name. Legend. That's a Chad. Oh, I should have gone for a charge. Another crit. Oh man, this guy's having a bad day. So not every time you do a crit like that, that also gives him crit vulnerability. So this guy's got like plus 20% crit vulnerability on him now. Plus 30% crit vulnerability. So he's just like a crit magnet. But yeah, as soon as we take out their leader, they've only got henchmen now. And we've still got a leader, so it's really good. He's got a terror test on him as well, so he can't do shit. Yeah, terror takes away their red pills, plus he got it from a stun, so he had no red pills from that as well. So he's yeah, basically just negated his whole turn. Which is glorious. This guy failed his terror test as well, so he can't attack me. This is why it's good to be a vampire. First mission, Sister Superior Novice got injuries bad enough to dismiss. Don't worry about it. You're starting, you guys are not the guys you're going to keep. You got to think of it as a football team, you know? You just need positional players to do the job that they need to do just for the next game. And they're all expendable at this point. You got to prepare yourself mentally. You can't let that shit get to you, David. It's good, they did their job. They provided, yeah, once you dismiss them, you get to keep their weapons. So you got spare weapons now. Excellent. Situation excellent. Can we squeeze one more guy in there? No. I don't want to give the XP to my lord. Where's some treasure? Treasure. Yeah, we're not going to worry about treasure. We're just going to get it done, quick and clean. Oh, bro, that guy dodged. Oh, well, that's cool. That's good actually, because that means he used up the dodge. So now my lord can kill that guy. First mission is the best one, losing. Yeah, but I mean, you're probably not gonna level up your first lord to level 10, because it would take you ages to level them and all the skill books and like everything, So yeah, you're probably not gonna actually take that starting lord all the way. So you're probably going to just get a hired sword at some point and level them up instead. So yeah, so there's no point worrying too much about it. Thank you, sir.
Objectives updated.
What about no hired swords challenge? Yeah, that's one thing actually. I feel like the hired swords thing, kind of reduces the immersion, and that's one thing I don't like about hired swords. But the advantages, but they're so convenient and good, you know, that you want to use them. But yeah, if you want to go for full immersion, then yeah, I'd say no hired swords would be good. But then again, if you lose your like best leader or whatever, then getting a hired sword and being able to get back straight, like I think that's the good side of hired swords. If you've got like a level 7 leader and they die and they were all leveled up, then you can wait till you get a hired sword and replace them at level 7 rather than have to grind like a ton of missions to get back there. But the bad side of it is that, you know, unlike a lord that you've leveled up from the start, that you feel really connected to, the hired swords are just kind of, they feel a bit expendable. Not expendable, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't want to walk into that pile of... Alright, okay, let's do it. Swing and a miss. That was pretty good. Set it up for a vampire lord. Hired swords are kind of a band-aid, so you don't start to cascade failure after one bad mission. Yeah, but the thing is, like, you don't really need, like, you can always just sack your whole warband. Like, if you ever get into a bad situation, you can always just sack your whole warband and start again with, like, level 1 dudes, and then the enemies will be level 1 dudes, and it'll be easy again. So you can't really get into a cascade failure kind of situation, really, with this game, unless you, like, refuse to do that. But yeah, it's kind of fun to get to the point where you level up everybody. Like, I usually start off focusing on my lord and 1 or 2 heroes and keep my other guys at low level. But yeah, if you want to level up all your guys, that's cool. But yeah, if you've got all of your guys leveled, including your henchmen, then yeah, if you lose your most powerful key players, you will, yeah, real struggle. Tend to always keep my starting leader around. I get really attached to them, but of course I eventually recruit a stand-in when I'm training. Yeah, that's cool. Oh man, that guy got wrecked.
A new round has started.
Hey Theodorus, yeah, of course, bro. You can ask whatever you want. I try not to like talk heaps about other games. Like I you know, we're just hanging out. We can chat about whatever, you know. Yeah, I try not to talk heaps about another game while I'm playing another game, but yeah, it's fine. A little bit of cross game chat is fine. Yeah, that guy's in ambush, so if I move outside of this guy's... So I can stay... As long as I stay inside the circle around this guy, I can't be ambushed by another guy. So then what I do is, in order to make sure there's no chance of that guy ambushing me before I stack up on this guy that I want I want to kill, because this guy's got low HP. Basically what I do is I press up against the red circle here, and then just creep around the edge, and then I'll just instantly go into engagement with him without being exposed at all, so that guy can't attack me. Whereas if I was even like a millimeter off the red circle when I came out from the green circle, that guy potentially could charge me if he had the right angle and stuff. These Skaven are all in heavy armor. What the hell? Big crit. He had dodge on as well. Luckily, oh no. That's okay, we've got one more hit. We've got one more hit. Go, let's go. There we go. Cool. They should route on the next in the next activation. We can try to get some quick loots in. Skaven have pretty low leadership to start with, so they should route. I'm gonna try to do a quick loot.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated. Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
I don't play Realm of Chaos, sorry Theodorus. I don't know anything about it. You'd have to just Google it maybe. I don't know, unless somebody else knows. Anyone play Realm of Chaos? Do they know? I think I remember something about some of those items being bugged or something, but I thought they fixed it, but maybe they didn't. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry. And they should route now. Boom. We win. Quick game's a good game. So you can see how this style of like play is pretty fast, you know, you can smash through. Realm of Chaos is like the base game of Warhammer 3. Shovel type axe in the hands of that fighter. The one they've got like a skull with an axe inside it or something.
Must eventually wither and rot. Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day.
Nice progress. The gods are with you.
$45 crowns, another helmet, some Wyrdstone, good stuff. So for 3 out of 7. So if we can get 4 more Warband XP, then we can potentially get some vampire heroes. Is that the gist? Because I want vampire heroes.
You are getting noticed.
So we're rank 1 now, so we get 1 additional day to fulfill Wyrdstone requests. So we got like 14 days now, or whatever. It's slightly randomized. We get some of these etheric focus, whatever that crap is, and then we'll just sell it basically. I think it's something to do with spell casting, more spell casting chances. Like I never use them really. Finally got another weapon skill point. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go for agility, give him a little bit of dodge chance. Vampire, I've never tried vampire archers actually. That could be kind of cool. Have like vampire commandos that are like good at, they can do archery and they can go into melee as well. Just like do everything. But yeah, I always make my my vampires tanky damage dealers. Or maybe just tank, just unkillable basically. Just go like full tank style. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go a tank lord, a tank vampire thrall, and I'll go a full damage dealer vampire thrall, and give the leader like. Maybe give the leader order. Actually, no. Maybe I won't go order. I mean, I'll probably have one order leader and one non-order leader. I was sort of thinking maybe it's better off to not go order because the vampire himself is such a good combatant. You don't really want to spend his points on order. And yeah, it's probably better off just make him a really good combatant himself. I kind of like him with the shield as well. Probably go melee resist rather than parry. We've got a normal quality shield, normal quality sword. As we rank up our Warband, we'll get better quality.
A new mission is available.
Oh yeah, so we're at the first of the storyline quests, but we won't go for those yet. I've got to say, I'm quite excited. Yeah, definitely it does revitalize you. Starting a new warband from zero. Thanks again to Lockjaw for the idea for this campaign. I just, I don't know, we talked about it a little bit the other day. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do it, but I'm really glad I did. It's super fun just starting a new warband. It feels like fresh and unencumbered. Just have a look and see what else we can get. No. No. Deadly's a bit dangerous, but it's good rewards. See, we get exceptional loot. So we could, potentially get some good weapons or something, maybe. I don't know. Should we try Deadly? We don't have many. We don't have many tools to. We don't have many tools to, Yeah, let's do it.
An enemy warband is fragmented into small patrols, possibly to try and slip past your.
So Deadly, they've got basically they do like 50% extra damage, and they've got like 50% more HP. So it's like super dangerous.
Forces in small groups to intercept them and prevent any enemies from leaving. A new round has started.
Right. At least our lord and at least one henchman's close to each other, so that's good. Yeah, it's a really good game. Alright, who are we up against? Chaos. That's okay, actually. Low-level Chaos with only a leader and no good henchmen is not. They do have those Dark Souls that charge in with two-handed axes. So there is that. Alright, we need to stack up. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll bring these two down, these two that are isolated down the bottom. We'll bring them in a wide arc, maybe. Yeah, maybe, actually, yeah, no, actually we'll bring these two down and these two up. We'll try and meet them in the middle over here. And these two over here, Maybe they can hide, and then eventually, once we've met in the middle here, we'll come over here, and then those guys can come over there. Might be the way to go. Oh yeah, we should be trying to get some of this exceptional loot, shouldn't we? So yeah, the exceptional loot is what we're really after. These scavenge bags. Vampire with the two-hander, yeah. Yeah, two-handers are scary. They do a lot of damage. So yeah, I don't know, we could just go east and try to just make a run for it, but I don't know, it's a risk reward thing again. If we make it to our other guys, then we've successfully stacked up our entire warband, and it's good times had by all. But there's a pretty good chance we're gonna get caught. I don't see anybody yet. I always overcommit looters and they end up getting got. Yeah. Running around with running around by yourself is no good. It's always about trying to connect. Try to get you guys together as quick as you can. That's unnecessary. Did I just... What the hell happened then? I got minus 15 and then I got minus 25 as well. How did I get two... What the fuck? I just got double trapped somehow. Yeah, well, how did I get a double hit? That was pretty rough. Oh well, this is what it is. Alright, cool. We can go through this building, a little shortcut. Be careful by meandering around there. We can... Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. I was lucky. Alright, so we've got two enemies down here. We need to basically stack up on those fuckers as fast as we can. Yeah, forget about loot. It's about survival. This is a deadly mission, so we can definitely get wrecked in this. The only good thing about it is that their main lord is a caster lord, and so he's not going to be as tough as our lord. And yeah, basically that's the main advantage we've got. Yeah, I don't like how that patch makes all of the abilities last. There's a patch that you can get, but it makes all of the abilities last one turn longer, and I don't know, I feel like it's a bit I don't know, I like it when people do community patches that don't really change anything about the spirit of the game. They just fix things that are obviously obviously unintended or obviously broken or whatever. Whereas I feel like with that, they sort of intentionally said, oh, we don't like the way the game is, so we're going to make it different, you know? And yeah, I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but yeah, there's one that basically all of the, a lot of the buffs and debuffs and stuff that last for one turn, they make them last 2 turns.
A new round has started.
And it definitely makes those abilities feel better to use, but I feel like it, yeah, fundamentally changes the whole balance of the game. And I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe those people that make that mod are more experienced than me and they can confidently say that is objectively better, but I don't know. I'm not sure. We're coming, buddies. Hold on. Wow, they're super far away. Super far away. Yeah, maybe I should have ignored. Maybe I should have ignored these two guys. Yeah, they're not going to get saved. I don't think. I think they're going to get dead. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't try and save them. Maybe I should just try and link up with these two guys so we at least have 4 guys in the middle. Let them look after themselves. I guess we're gonna. Okay, that was just didn't do anything that one. Alright, I'm feeling a bit better at this. We're gonna stack up in the middle. We're gonna at least have 4 guys. Those 2 ghouls down the bottom are probably gonna both die, but they're gonna hopefully kill one of those Dark Souls. Yep, and weaken the other one.
A new round has started.
There's their lord. Yeah, so they successfully stacked up on us. We did not successfully stack up on them. Did you say Chirbail's advice? Isn't Chirbail is the character out of Eisenhorn? Yeah. Does Chirbail also exist in the world of Mordheim? Yeah, it's funny how like I was thinking about how writers like there's a couple of writers that I see on Twitter and stuff, like Warhammer writers that I see on Twitter and stuff, and yeah, it's funny how like I don't know, like I don't know, this is a weird, I feel like I'm gonna say something weird now, but like you read a book and you really get into the book, and it sort of and you feel like, I don't know, I guess you feel a good feeling towards the writer, because that writer gave you that that experience of the book, you know, and like, I don't know how to describe it. When you read a novel, you know, there's a certain kind of relationship that forms between you and the author. Like, I guess you sort of trust. I don't know. I've heard people talk about this before, like, but I'm not really sure how to express it properly. But like a kind of trust that you have with the author, I guess, that or something. And yeah. Anyway, long story short, you know, when you meet the people and when you meet the author in real life, or you converse with the author, or you see them talking to other people about other stuff outside of the context of the novel, and they're like a real person that you don't necessarily agree with, or you might have a different personality from them, or you like slightly different things, or whatever. It's kind of, it's sort of weird, because like in the novel, like when you're reading the novel, the author is kind of like you know, or the author is like your voice in your head, sort of, you know. And then so when you actually, when you have that author as a person, it's like fucking weird. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyway, yeah. Anyway, so I've seen a few interviews with Dan Abnett, and yeah, Dan Abnett's probably one of my favorite Warhammer Black Library authors, and yeah, and some of the stuff that he's written, like the Gaunt's Ghost novels, and you know, other stuff, like I like it, but not like that much. Like, it's not like my favorite Warhammer stuff, like the Gaunt's Ghost novels. I think they're good, but they're not like my favorite Warhammer stuff. And I think we're just going to stack up here now. We're just going to wait for them, set an ambush. Yeah, I guess I was just thinking about how, like, you know, I don't necessarily agree with everything he likes or whatever, you know, and blah blah or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I was getting at exactly now that I've confused myself. But anyway, long story short, I had some kind of feeling. I don't really know what the feeling was, but then I remembered that Dan Abnett wrote Eisenhorn, and I was like, I fucking love Dan Abnett. That was the punchline. Like, that's the cool thing about being an artist, I think, and being a novelist, you know. Despite like any, you know, failings that you might have, or just, you know, the fact that you're just a regular average person in real life, you know, you have the possibility of creating shit that's just so beautiful or moving or amazing or whatever, you know. And yeah, like, yeah, Dan Abnett gave us the gift of Eisenhorn, and I am forever grateful. Alright, let's see if we can we outrange this guy? I'm not sure what he's... No, I don't think we're going to be able to outrange him. What's our speed? Speed is 6, and his speed is also... No, his speed is 4. He's wearing heavy armor. Alright, well, I guess we're going to just charge him then. Oh, that's right. He dodged, didn't we? So at least we used up his dodge. Just gonna charge from the back so we can get. This is good as well because we're getting further away from the other pack. Oh, we've actually lost. See, that's the only bad thing about these ghouls. When these ghouls die, we actually lose morale. See, if we had skeletons, then we don't care if they die at all. Oh, I should have charged him. Luckily, this guy's spear doesn't do that much damage, but good. Oh, bro, this is gonna hurt. Oh no, cool, he's just gonna sit there, waste his turn. Fantastic. Maybe
a new round has started.
Yeah, so using our vampire on this guy isn't really the best use because he's he's immune to fear or lone terror. So yeah, we really want to get our lord onto their lord and hopefully terrify him. Unfortunately, this guy's got heavy armor, so... Oh, bro, that gives him extra damage. Fuck. Oh well, we're in melee now. Hopefully he's gonna get terrored next turn. Beautiful. Got his parry out of the way and did some damage to him as well. Alright, nice. Glorious. Stack up on their lord, give him so he gets an all alone test as well as his terror test. I'll pop this guy about here, that way we can fit another guy on the side there. Leave a little bit of a gap. I think we might have this. Terror test failed, glorious. Now, normally I would try and block that guy from doing that, but I kind of wanted him to be in melee with me so that he would get the terror.
A new round has started.
If our guy goes down, then it's all over basically. I don't know whether we should try and kill their lord first or... Oh no! He passed his terror test. That's bad. Oh shit! It's bad. This is bad. Yeah, I think our lord's gonna go down, and we're gonna lose this battle. Oh well, it was a big ask. It was a big ask trying to take on a deadly mission. So it is what it is. That guy's gonna go last with 24, isn't he? All right. All right. We've got two guys. So if we can just try to extend this for a tiny bit longer, I'll try and put both of these guys on this guy so that they can give him an all alone. And there's a chance he might. Hopefully he'll fail his all alone, and or he'll fail his terror test. I don't know. This is a hard one because. So this guy's going to go now. This guy's going to go now, and he's got what's his chance to pass terror? 35% terror resistance. Shit. No, this is a hard one. So, okay, so I've got two choices. I don't know what the probabilities are, so it's a bit of a guesswork. But basically, this guy's going to go now. If he hits my leader's going to die. If I move this guy to engage him, oh yeah, but he's got to roll a terror test. If he fails the terror test, then he will have no attack points, so he won't be able to kill my leader. So if that works, that's fine. But if he passes his terror test and he hits my leader, then my leader's going to die. If I get this guy to engage with him, he'll additionally have to make an all alone test. And if he fails the all alone test, he won't be able to attack. So it'll be like he'll have to do an all alone test to attack, then he'll have to do a terror test to attack, then he'll have to actually attack. So there's like three things that could save me, right? You could miss, you know. But then this guy over here, if he attacks me, then he's got two attacks. So if he fails his terror test, he'll lose one attack, but he could still hit me. But if I put this guy on him, he'll have to do an all alone test first as well. So I can basically make one of the two of them make an additional all alone test before they attack me. And so it'd be kind of better to do on that one. But the thing is, this guy goes next. So if this guy kills me now, there's no point having that guy have an extra all alone test. Hey, Wolfspaw just gifted 10 Mercy of the Man memberships. Thanks, Wolfspaw, you're a legend. I'll have to name one of my disposable ghouls that I'm gonna kill after you. No, I'll name one of my my mighty heroes after you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. So long story short, I don't fucking know. You want a ghoul? All right, I'll make a ghoul after you, but I won't. All right, I'm going after this guy. Fuck it. I'm gonna just hope that he misses. I'm gonna hope that he fails the terror test on this guy, or that he just misses. Either way, hopefully it'll be alright. I'm gonna go for a big charge on this guy. Probabilities. I've calculated the probabilities, which I don't actually know what the probabilities were, and I've figured out that that's fine. This guy's gonna fail his terror test. Ooh, if I can kill this guy right now, we might win. Yes. Okay, so this guy's got to make a Warband route test, then he's got to make an all alone test, then he's got to make a terror test, and if he passes all of those, then he's got to swing at me and actually successfully hit me. So I feel like my priorities worked out. We've got the best possible chance of living. Boom, we win. Glory. And we picked up 6 random items from the, which should be really high value items. So Fingers crossed
Your
we get a blue
performance
weapon
has
out of this.
validated the trust Count Vlad has placed in you.
Thank you, Count Vlad.
Demonstrate your loyalty and enjoy the favor of the von Carsteins.
Outstanding.
Cool recovery.
Nice progress.
That was very close.
Remarkable.
$20,000 subscribers, yeah. Fuck, sounds great. Sounds like a lot when you say that, doesn't it? 20,000 subscribers. There you go. Yeah, just we uploaded a video the other day that like 56,000 people watched. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Like YouTube, like being able to are those regular zombies or ghouls? Hey, Plush, they're ghouls. I actually prefer the zombies. I don't really like ghouls much, but like I was sort of saying before, you got to think of it as a football team in Blood Bowl that you're trying to do an objective, and the ghouls are the players that I need to get the objective done that I need right now. 20 Space Marine chapters worth. That's right. Entire population of 2 small towns. It sounds like you're getting famous. That's one of the lines from this game. I'm sure David Stenell did that on purpose. Yeah, for sure. No, it is really cool. That's one of the cool things about YouTube, like the thought that you could actually kind of go out and I don't know, get to speak to, I guess, 56,000 people that watched this video that I made the other week. That's pretty cool. What was I trying to do here? Oh, I was going to go, yeah, I was just going to go for strength, going to Pound Town. I do need to get some more parry and melee resist though. Yeah, we'll go for 12 strength for the heavy armor specialization. And we can probably stick with 6 toughness, but I mean, more toughness is good. Alright, which one's our highest level ghoul? He's 0-3. He's 2-1. Oh, is he 2-1? Oh no, he's right here. He's 2-1. He's 1-12. 1-7, 1-3, 2-1. 2-1. Alright, this one's it. Is it? Wolfpaw, the ghoul. There we go. This is Wolfpaw the ghoul. And we have to personalize him a little bit now. I didn't even realize there was different heads for ghouls. I hate ghouls so much I never even bothered to check what you could do with their appearance. We could invade a town, yeah. Do you want bones or no bones? I think like no bones is actually more attractive. There we go. We'll go for no bones. Oh, we've got different backs as well. We can go spiky back or furry back. No, we'll go furry back. Let's mix it up a bit. What's the difference between the 2 arms? Oh, they're wristband? Oh yeah, wristband or no. We'll go wristband. It might be a bit of an affectation, but he's a man of style and taste. Bone arm holes. We go no bone. We go for a smooth limbed look. Oh yeah, that's cool. Very good. What's going on with loincloths? Chain loincloth or coloured loincloth? I feel like coloured is good. Alright, oh, we've got skins. Green, dark, and white. Oh, black ghoul. That's weird looking. Whoa. The white ones are The greens, yeah, no, the white one's cool. I like the white one. This is cool. Wolfpaw is going to stand out from our other ghouls big time. Wolfpaw, the white ghoul. I like it. Which one is he? Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. Wolfpaw, the white ghoul. It's pretty cool. About 4 Roman legions. Yep, that's true. Yeah, Roman legions about 4,500 dudes, I think, depending on which period you're in and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just gone on 8 hours now, guys. So it's probably time for me to wrap it up. I kind of yeah, I'm actually kind of having a lot of fun with this new warband and kind of pumped. But yeah, I should be sensible and get some rest and get up and work on another video tomorrow. So, but yeah, yeah, thanks again. Thanks, Lockjaw, for the idea to start a new warband. I'm digging it. I don't know, I'm torn now whether I want to play vampires or Skaven next time. But no, this has been fun. Yeah, thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for, you know, getting me to 20,000 subscribers. And yeah, thanks again to everyone who subscribed in the last few days to get us over that last little hurdle. See if anyone's playing the more vampires tomorrow. You want to see it's kind of fun starting from the start, isn't it? We get to see the whole like hero's journey, how the vampires become, you know, stronger and so forth. We've got Radiant Ash playing some Total War Warhammer. Just playing Sneaky Stabbing Sneaks. I'll check a host over to Radiant Ash anyway. Set up the host 1 sec. All right, awesome. All right, guys. You guys all have a good night and or good day or whatever, and I'll see you next time.